Okay, so I got DayZ working so far. It's working pretty decently, and unfortunately, I decided to fraps this thing and record all of it without actually hitting the microphone record button on the fucking thing. So I was sitting here fucking talking to myself like an asshole for like 20 minutes, just making this running commentary about how the game's performance was going, and not actually recording a single fucking word of it. But I got the video, so that's really what counts. So I got this going on the side. But so far, uh, even before I hit the record button, I was getting like 60 frames a second consistently out of fraps. You can't see the counter in the corner because I don't have it recording, or I don't have the counter show up in recording. But I was getting consistently 60 frames, and out here in the country, I'm getting consistently anywhere from 45 to 50. So it's working really, really well at this point. Now, I do want to say I did have to go through some weird tweaks. I put there's a memory allocator tweak. Um, there was a no splash tweak and a no pause tweak between the splash screen at the beginning that you see that little big thing, or whatever is a Bohemia Rhapsody server, whatever the fuck, I don't know. So basically, I had to go through a bunch of shit in order to get anything done. Kind of annoying, but hey, it works, so fuck it. Um, you can allocate particular amounts of memory for the game, which does help with some of the memory crash issues that I was experiencing yesterday. So I have that as one of the startup options too. There's also like a buy 64-bit mode, and I think someone's vacuuming in the next room. But there was like a buy 64-bit thing going on, and so that was kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. Actually, it wasn't a pain in the ass at all. It was just another fix. But as you can see, like out in the country, it's working pretty well at this point. Now, this bitch does paint like a motherfucker, and it's like she's a marathon sprinter at this point. But I did find some pretty useful stuff on the server. I'm only like 1 out of 5 people on this entire server, but it seems like there's a lot more loot now showing up consistently than there has been in the past. So, in about a second, I found some boats with a shit ton of wellies around them and a shit ton of those little boonie hats, multiple colors. So that's cool. And then I also found a flare gun. That's a new thing that got added to the game, and that's really cool. You'll get to see me use that in a minute. I found a bunch of flare ammunition yesterday, but I didn't get to use it at all because I was trying to conserve some of that shit. But it was good so far. I like it. I like it a lot. This is probably the best I've ever seen this game run on my computer, at least, especially with fraps running at the same time. And this is on the NVIDIA preset settings that I used for my computer. So I've got my settings, unfortunately, pretty low. My draw distance is high. All the ambient occlusion and post-processing shit, that's pretty much just off at this point. And there's that flare gun that I was talking about. And so really, I'm running on bare minimum here. But hey, I would prefer performance over good looks, especially in a game like this. Especially so I can see some enemies at a distance. So I'm not complaining about all that. Just, one of these days I'll ascend. It was kind of cool. Someone found a fireplace here. It was neat. I found a hatchet a minute ago. I don't know if this is one of the new things, but I wanted to test it out on this old boy right here. Right here, motherfucker. Keep fucking missing. One. Miss. Right to the gut. Bitch. Yeah, take that, you punk ass. Now, of course, as typical DayZ fashion, one has to announce their presence to an entire city. So I had found my first flare gun ammunition, and I decided, why not? Let's let everybody know. I mean, it's daytime. Really, isn't going to be that big of a deal. But look how... Yeah, there you go. But that shit lights up the city. It's great. Now get the fuck out of here. Of all three people, really. Now, I found this rangefinder, and I know this is new to the game, too. I don't know how it works. I think it probably needs a battery, which, of course, go figure, I ditched my flashlight and the battery that came with it at the very beginning. I found an AK buttstock, but I don't know what to do with the rangefinder, honestly. I think I need batteries for it. I think I do. But as far as like getting it to work or do anything, it just it was slightly disappointing. Oh well, fuck it. And now, as is true of DayZ, no doubt you're on a server with two people. You might have heard that ammunition thing go off a second ago. You're on a server with all of two people on it. And go figure, at the worst possible time, you run into that other fucking person, as you're about to see here in a second. Which, as soon as I collect my things and go along my merry way, I'm gonna bitch out in a second. Oh, and look who it is, our guest. Time to go! Fuck this. Yeah, really, this is pretty much how this game goes all the time. See one person, run away like a bitch. Oh well, fuck it. I don't think he had anything, I think he was a fresh spawn like me. That's really about it. That's all I wanted to show you for this game. Yeah, these flare guns are all over the place. That's really all I wanted to show you for this. Maybe talk about some performance stuff. Get the game going. I found another flare bit. Really, as long as you get some more of the flare options. Flare options? What the fuck am I talking about? As long as you get the memory options going and take care of some of the minor tweaks, you can really get this game going really well. Because I booted this game from desktop to startup in like 2 minutes. Desktop to like in-game running around in 2 minutes. And if you have any idea about DayZ's past history, that's pretty incredible, considering. I'm just gonna go hide in this house, log out, and bounce the fuck out of here. I found this scope. I don't know what it goes to, but I'm gonna hold on to it because I'm a hoarder. So yeah, that about does it for this video. Peace out.